Go ahead.
So for the circle section, how many laps total like are we supposed to make like around the circle? Like
That's
space.
a good question. So I'm going to say, um, I'm going to say in that circle. So that circle, I believe you guys just do one full lap, but let's go and look really quick. Um, yeah. Honestly, I kind of left it open because like that leap is in there too. So there's a lot. You guys travel in the circle quite a bit, but so I kind of left it open because after the circle, I left it so that you guys let's see. Circle over right. Yeah, the Italian fouette goes in the circle, so that's a whole thing. You guys do your two PK fondue turns, double inside turn. That happens, and then you're doing your soda shah leap, so chasse soda shah leap, and then PK fondue. These the arm one, so PK fondue for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and then you guys should be doing like that port de bras together, running port de bras together. Then you spread out. So during that spread out time is when you should get to the next formation. So it doesn't matter to me where you're at in the circle by the time you guys are doing that. Stop, like port de bras, run to this way, stop, plie 5, 6, spread out. Yeah, it's okay if you are not consistently in the same spot. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's a good question. But I'm gonna say it's when we're together, and we're trying it, just go together. Like if someone's in front of you and they're traveling like crazy, then keep up with them. Yeah. So I would say a lot of the stuff in the circle that happens, like, um, it kind of is in place except for the leap part. And then like the waltz step travels and the leap travels a lot. So you might get around like once in the circle because quite a bit of you. There's a lot of you in this dance. So I'm going to say you probably get around at least once. Okay? To probably your same spot. Okay. Good. If that's clear. All right. Yeah, again, it shouldn't matter like where you end up. You just have to know what formation you get to next. All right, next would be Lorelei. Can you hear us now? Okay, what's your question for this one? Oh, we can't hear you. Can you type it? Ooh, when are we all in the circle? When we have the ripples, what are those counts? Okay, so Yes, I know what you're talking about. Let's go over that. So this is when you guys, this is like the tricky counting section, right? So let's go over that. That should be, if you guys get this formation, because I know you missed last week, Lorelai, so just make sure that you get that. I can resend those if you didn't get it, but I sent an email out with all the formations. This is what it looks like. So that's the actual formation. And then it starts with McKenna, who is upstage, starts on count 1. And remember that's a ripple, but you guys are doing like, you guys start here and then you roll up and then roll down for the first one. And then that second one, you turn out that back leg and then turn that right leg in front. So the back leg comes to turn out, front leg goes to tendu. But some of you, if you're the last to go, will go pretty quickly. But if you start on count 1, you're going to take like that whole time to roll up and roll down. Okay. So McKenna goes on 1, Grace would be 2, Julia's 3, Ellie's 4, Lane is 5, Liv is 6, G is 7, and Lorelai is 8. So you're the last one, so you would go pretty quick, okay? You would just roll up and roll down. And then same thing on that second one, when you roll up, it's real quick. All right? Cool. Yes. And then remember, nope. We're going to roll on. Ellie, you're next.
Well, I'm thinking, cause I'm feeling pretty good about it. Hmm.
Want me to come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Grace, you're next. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, can you like review the little section? It's right after the repeat, but it's the first time we do it, not the second time. I don't know how else to describe it.
The opposite part. Yeah. Grace, you are actually doing the same side as before. So
Mhm.
that's good, but I don't know if you actually do that part like before. So hopefully you did. I'm not sure if you're in on stage at that time. So let's go over that. I know what part that is. That's that step up, suit and U-turn. Okay, so let's actually get up and try this one together. So I know this is tricky. So I actually want you guys to do it all the same. Oh, a hummingbird outside. Hello. Oh, I've seen 2 today. I love it. Okay. All right. So this should be that get up, soon you turn. And I just want to make sure that I have this. Yeah. Okay. So normally you guys would do the left, suit you turn because you're coming from down here. Yeah. So you're here, you step up onto it, and then you suit you turn that right over. So the left is in front, and then you go. There should be 3 and 4, and go 5, and that's a saute off of the right, 5 and back 6, and then you would do 2 fifth turns on 7 8. So that happens. Oops. No. Yeah, you guys do over the right shoulder. So let's try that one more time. So you guys step up, and if you are on, hang on. If you're on stage left, which would be Julia, McKenna, Ellie, and Grace, you guys would do that same side. If you are Lane, G, Lorelai, and Liv, you all do the opposite. So let's go over that too. Let's go over it like we normally do it, and then the opposite. So again, we step up on the left, suit their turn. 2, we step 3 and 4, and arms flip out. 5 and 6 and you turn 7, turn 8. Okay? If you are opposite, okay, you would get up onto the right, Sutnu on the left. 2, 3, and 4, and sorry, I went the opposite right leg. So let me just go over this. So this is here. If you are going into that coupe, it's always the front leg that goes up first. Okay? So if you're here, front leg would go first, back, boom, boom, off of the left back, awesome, blade close, left, turn. So I'll go over that one more time. Opposite side. So get up right, Sutnu left, front leg goes 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and turn left, turn left. Okay? Excellent. Good. Anything after that, or was that pretty much your question? Good. I know that was, so now everybody knows what side they do. Okay? So basically, if you're stage left, you do the same as you did. But remember, the first time you do it, you're coming up from the floor, and the second time you do it, you guys are doing that développé back. So you're just stepping through with the foot. Okay? So I'll show you what I mean. You guys do that développé. So you would just step on that foot through and then Sutnu onto it. Whereas before you're coming from the floor. Okay? So développé, step onto the left, turn. Okay? So that's just the other difference. Okay? Ellie, do you have your question again? You good? Okay.
Yeah, I just want to know the counts, for how long is our port bras to the run? 'Cause
Oh, like in the group?
yeah, so when we do like our individual port bras and then we run to the stage right, I'm always early.
Okay.
So I'm curious on the counts.
Good question. So, yes. So it would be, everyone stops. This should be right after something we were just talking about. So, let me get it. Okay, this is right after the circle, which we talked about. Yes? So the circle, you guys just did if you're going in the circle, your chasse, and then Soda Shali right, and then you're doing your PK undos, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and stage left. Everyone reaches for 2 counts. So you guys do 1, 2. You run for 2 counts, stage right, but still look this way. 3, 4, stop 5, and then plie 6. So this is 1 count, 1 count, and then 2 counts to get to your next spot. Okay? So 2 counts for the port bras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 counts, 1 count, 1 count, spread out for 2 counts. Cool? Okay. Hopefully that did it. Good. Liv, you're next. Question.
Okay, so when me and Grace go off stage,
Yes.
like when do we exactly go off? Because I know like the area, but I don't know the exact move that we go off after.
Ooh. You guys are in the first group. Yes. So you guys, that should be, let me look. Okay, so Lane and G you guys come in when everyone chasses backwards. So you guys are still doing that. Passe. Lorelai leaves on the third. Okay, Lorelai leaves and Ellie comes on for. Sorry. Marcus, stop it. My baby's sleeping. Okay. um, so you guys will come out during that passe and then those PK backward things. So you guys are still out there for that. And then it should be, I think you guys leave. I think you guys leave at the this part. Yeah. You guys know that what part I'm talking about? Yeah. Does that sound right? I'm pretty sure that's when you go. Okay. Grace, you sound like you're saying something. You look
Yeah.
like you're saying something. Yeah.
I think that was it.
I thought so
And
too.
then when exactly do we come back in?
You guys come back in right before the let's see. So you guys leave. It would be pretty much when like right after McKenna goes. So McKenna goes and she does her fouette, and then you guys leave on that fly part. So you guys will do that late. Sorry. I can't think of this. It's this part and backwards. The let me see. PK backwards. Oh, after the tour jeté. So you do your tour jeté, this part, and then it's the fly part. So on that fly section is when you guys would go. Okay? And then you come back in, I believe, when everyone gets to that. Okay. You guys do. Seesawn. Where is that? Oh my gosh. Stop barking. The ripple. Okay, so you guys should come in. I think it's for the nope. Because you guys, in the 3 groups of 3, you guys do the seesawn facing downstage, yes?
Yeah.
Everyone faces downstage for that part. That's when you guys should run back in. So you guys will come to your formation. You'll run in and skip. I'm going to say you probably run in. You'll run in for the seesawn. So you have to run in like 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 8 before. So that would be when those guys are doing that's when they are doing get up, suit new, boom, 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 bam. Yeah, the 2 turns. That's when you guys come in. So no wonder you needed that, Grace, because you never did it. Okay, so that's when you guys are coming back in. So you guys leave during that fly section, and you guys can just book it off. So you guys know that whenever you're leaving and running off stage, make it look like you're running from something. So see something in the opposite direction and book it that way. Okay. So yeah. Did I answer that okay, Liv? Okay, awesome. You guys are all turned around now. Didn't I ask? G, did I ask you? Yes. Julia and Lane, I think, are left. I see Julia first, so you are up. And where are you? There you are. Okay, what's your question?
Okay, so how do we get from the like I don't know if you can see that very well, but like from the second formation to the third one?
Okay,
So like I don't know.
I see how weird this looks, but it's really not difficult for you because you're staying in the same formation. If you look at this one, the only two people who are joining that formation, so this is number 3 if you guys have it in front of you. The only two people who are joining that group are Grace and Liv, and we just talked about that. So that's perfect because you guys stay in that same like triangle formation. So I think you guys can see this pretty good. So that's number 2, this triangle formation. You guys stay where you're at. And then if you look down here, the only two people who are joining would be Grace and then Liv. Yeah, so I think it's like an optical illusion because I drew those circles around it. They're the ovals. So it's legit the same thing except for you guys are just joining in at the points. Yeah?
Okay, that's way easier than I thought.
I know. It's a weird one, but I swear it's like kind of trips you out because it looks like a totally different formation because I drew the ovals around it. But it's just for the ripple is what I wanted to show in that number 3. Okay? Because that's the ripple part where neat. So backwards. This group goes and that group goes and then so on and so forth. Okay? So that's the part where you guys lift your leg to the side and then do the beat releve. That part. Okay? Good. That answer it? Awesome. All right. Lane, you're up. Last but not least. Can you hear us or no? Can you see us? Cannot see you. Cannot hear you. That's okay. We'll skip. Unless you want to type it. Ah, you're there. Okay. For the part at the beginning, that is just you and Lorelai and G. What are the counts? All right. So you guys do. That's this part. I know what you're talking about. Okay. So it should be you guys are running in for 2 counts. Okay. So you run in 1, 2. You développé. Don't hold hands. I think I had you guys hold hands. Do not hold hands. Yes? Good thing we're talking about this. Don't touch, okay? So just don't touch. Just développé the legs and then keep the arms at your side, okay? Energy through your fingers. Okay, so that happens on 3, 4. You guys port de bras fold up 5, 6, and then arabesque on 7, 8. So everything takes 2 counts. Okay, run in 1, 2, développé 3, 4, fold 5, come up 6, arabesque 7, 8. Good? Good. We got through everyone's question. Oh, you're welcome, Lane. Okay. Ellie, there's one more.
McKenna did not go.
McKenna! Well, you need to ask a question. Go.
Okay.
In your bucket hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the arms for like the Italian fortes?
Ooh, good question. Let's all get up and do this one. Yes? Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to mute you now. Okay. So, Italian fouette. That's a good question. So, it should be when your leg is coming up, the same arm comes up and then the other one is just to the side. So it looks like this. I'll do it facing this way. So there's a bug and he's barking at it. So Nathan's gonna get it. Sorry guys. So you're coming up this way. It goes up, this one's to the side. So same arm and leg. You come up with it, come to first. When you come around, it comes to right fourth. So you're here, and then flip same, and then through fifth. Yeah? So I'll go through that one more time facing you. So this is 1 through first, here, fourth, right fourth, and then through again, fifth. Yeah? And remember, keep it flat, okay? So this won't go up to releve, just pivot on flat, stay. Pivot on flat, okay? No wonder, poor dog can't handle bugs. Okay. Did that answer? Are we good? Okay. Any other questions about arms or anything like that? Directions, direction changes, we okay? If you have any questions, you guys know you can email me and I will do my best to answer it, okay? All right, I wanna do it with music, so I'm gonna share my screen and we'll do it with YouTube real quick. Okay, here we go. And nice, guys. And you guys are off there, Grace and Liv. And you guys will come in at the end of this 8 and run in here. Seesawing with everybody. Remember your counts. And opposite, if you're stage right. Run down stage. 2. Sway. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up. 8. And then you pull up. All together. Yay! Nice, you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna just say, because we have to be done here in a second, I would really like for you guys to just keep practicing full out as much as possible. There's some parts, like I know when I see you, you're in a tiny space, right? You can't do some things full out. So if you guys can please just find a spot so you can do it full out with just the music and go over it several times in a row so that you can build up your stamina for it. Because when you run, I really do want you to run in and out, okay? When I just lost my train of thought. What is that? When you, okay, I know, because you're in such a small space, sometimes your extensions aren't like, they're a little bent, like your legs are a little bent, or you're not like fully extending through your arms. I really want you guys to dance this piece, okay? Please extend through your arms. It is an adage, okay? It's slow. You really have to work on extension. That's what this whole piece is. It's slow and it's holding things. You got to work on the balance. It's all in this piece, okay? So you really have to think about just performing the crap out of this piece. Yeah. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So you guys really have to work on listening to the music and making sure you're extending through everything. All right. Again, if you have questions about anything, you will have this YouTube, so I'll send it to you. So if you need to go back and like look at some things, please, it's there for you. I'm gonna send it out to you, and then make sure you guys are looking at the formations also. I know one thing we didn't go over was the running around the partner one. So just know who your partner is around you, and then if you're going back to your same spot, because it should be just you run around your partner like tight in the middle and then go back to your exact same spot again. Okay, so it's just a little tight circle and then go back to where you were. All right, and it shouldn't be, you don't have to touch or anything. You should be fine. So I just know we didn't go over that. So just make sure that you know that that's happening and you're running over, everyone goes over the right shoulder. So you should be fine. All right. Okay. This is our last class before recital, guys. So please continue to practice by yourself. And then, again, I'll keep checking my emails to see if you guys had any questions, but feel free to email me. And I will see you hopefully for the recital, okay? Happy practicing, you guys. I can't wait to see you. I will end the meeting. Goodbye. Happy Hawaiian Day.